Hello, this is the One Episode Rule, a podcast about first impressions. I am Magpie. Didn't watch a damn thing. Thought about watching some stuff, didn't watch it.
Yeah, not a thing for me either.
I think I only watched more Primal.
That's true. Primal is good.
Which is an animation.
It's animated. It's very much not an anime.
How about you?
No, I didn't do anything. I didn't even really think about anything. It's just been a little busy lately.
Didn't follow up on ReZero at all?
I didn't. Again.
Oh well.
It's not something I'm opposed to. Maybe I will someday.
Maybe. I'm definitely going to pick up Freerun again.
Yeah.
Do we want some news?
Yeah. I've heard there's some crazy news this week.
There's been some news over time. I'm going to touch on some of it, but if I miss anything, let me know.
Okay.
Studio Khara falls down the stairs. Its whole ass falls out, and it farts, and it goes, "Oh no, not again!" Because they accidentally leaked. There was an accidental leak of Evangelion's 30th anniversary short after somebody. After somebody filmed it at the exclusive showing and then put it on YouTube, and then Studio Khara decided that they wanted to take it down because they said, hey, that viewing was exclusive, requiring them to upload the entire short to prove to YouTube that it was theirs and they could take it down, thus making it available at even higher quality to everyone on the internet.
Incredible.
They have since apologized and they're just now streaming it on YouTube.
Wow.
Come on, gang. Come on, man. Information about Fist of the North Star anime remake coming out. It's going to come out in April 10th. Alexandros is the opening theme artist, and they're going to have a week of double episodes to show it off, and it looks like shit. I'm sorry, it looks very bad.
Oh man, that's rough. The whole anime looks bad? Or?
I am getting extreme flashbacks to Berserk 2016.
Rough.
It looks real bad. The models, they're using 3D models. The models themselves look all right, but anytime they move is bad. They can't speak properly.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that I heard of.
They look like they're made out of wood.
This is one of the ones that I heard of but didn't know anything about, but I was just kind of like, wow, that's kind of crazy. April is going to be a lot of stuff is happening.
A lot of stuff is happening in April. Crunchyroll users have reported that, hey, the service is using hard subs in Brazil and nobody knows why. And also a new video player. And everybody really hopes that they aren't just running that as a flagship so they can expand it to everywhere else, because that sucks.
Oh, no.
Nobody likes hard subs.
No, not good.
For those of you unfamiliar, because hard subs are barely a thing anymore, hard subs are subtitles that are baked directly into the video file and thus cannot be edited or changed in any ways. It's a real pain in the ass. So they probably shouldn't do that.
They shouldn't do that.
Anyway, did you have any other things you wanted to touch on?
Not that I can particularly think of.
One of the biggest piracy site for anime in the world apparently got taken down.
Oh, it'll be back.
High Anime apparently. It got taken down by the owners.
Oh, fascinating.
So now when you go there, there's just a blank page that says goodbye. It's been great.
Wow. I wonder what happened.
Who knows what's going on there? There have been some reports out of Discords that they may come back eventually, but
yeah, maybe. The thing is there's so many anime sites. I've never even heard of that one.
Don't you love that that Manghwa ruined piracy forever?
Good.
Because the Koreans are fucking crazy about destroying anybody who even talks about their shit without a permit. Anyway. You want to watch an anime?
Yeah, what do you got for us
How
this
about The
week?
Witch and the Beast?
The what?
The Witch and the Beast.
The Witch and the
The
Beast?
Witch and the Beast.
The Beast and the Witch?
The Beast!
The Beast!
Beware! Beware forgetting to do the blurb ever since we've come back.
Oh no. We did do that, didn't we?
We haven't done one in a while.
Do you want to do
We're
it?
supposed to be doing those. I have it pulled up, so I might as well do it. I mean,
You might as well. It's not like I don't also have it pulled up, but
um, so first of all, how do we want to pronounce her name?
I've been thinking about that.
I
I'm
think it's just gonna be Guido,
yeah, I think Guido's probably
but cursed by a witch, the feral and tempestuous Guido tenaciously searches for the culprit so she can exact revenge. To this end, she joins the Order of Magical Resonance, an organization that deals with everything connected to magic. The Order agrees to work with Guido in return for helping her solve the myriad of magic-related cases occurring across the world. The Order's suave and mysterious mage Ashaf uh, accompanies Godot for the sake of successfully completing missions. As the pair traverses the land in search of the unknown witch, their experience with the fantastical world of magic grows ever more peculiar the further they advance in their journey. Uh, so yeah, that's basically the like the premise, and yeah, the first episode lays that out pretty well.
yeah. Yep.
Um, I like her. What do you think?
I listen, I for the
Did
first
you know immediately that I would like her? Because she has sharp teeth and wants to kill everyone with her bare hands?
for the for the first bit of this show, I was just kind of like, yeah, this is all right. This is on par with one of these sort of magical
Mhm.
whatever. Um the moment that she goes like crazy, when she becomes like beast mode and she pops out, I was like, okay, I'm in love with her.
Mhm.
She's perfect in every way.
She's fantastic. So uh, we get right into it because we open on a train. Which, by the way, when it comes in, makes a train noise I can only describe as adorable. It does a very soft toot toot as it comes into the station.
I don't know how I missed that.
And I just went, oh, buddy, you did a great job. Who's a good train? Um, but yeah, they come off the train and they're already business, uh, right down to business and right down to bickering. Um,
Yeah,
because
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 this is sort of
Ashraf is the blue Oni and she's the red Oni.
yes, that's the best way to describe it.
He is a constantly smoking cool-headed company man who's walking around with a coffin on his back.
Better man energy.
No, it's more like that guy from Bebop who shows up with the coffin. It's just like, I've been dragging this coffin for 10 years, and then a car hits it.
You know, yeah. Actually, he almost has a tiny touch of the Wolfwood about him too. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, yeah, just guys, with improbable objects. Um, I believe Gungrave from Gungrave does the same thing.
Yeah,
Um,
one of those.
but yeah, he's the talker of the group because he is the only one capable of holding a normal conversation with regular people.
Yeah,
Uh,
the Guido is just gonna
Guido
snarl at you like a
Guido is a
feral
snarling
dog,
blonde girl who wants to kill.
which is
um,
all fine and dandy, but
and they turn up. They turn up in the city. I have no idea what the city is called. The episode is called the Witch in the Blazing Red City. Um, And yeah, as soon as they turn up, they just start asking around. It's just like, hey, yo, you guys know where we could find a witch?
Anyone know any witches in this area?
And it works great because because they're at a station bakery that's clearly there to serve bagels to like morning traffic, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, you want to talk about a witch? You should just talk to my customer, right?" uh, and yeah, there is a customer right there, and she's just like, "Oh, everybody knows Lady Witch." We never know. We never get to know her name.
No, I don't think they tell us.
This girl uh or the witch. But yeah, she's just like, "Oh yeah?" And they turn because there's an explosion because there is a 75-foot tall shark walking down the main street.
The shunk. The shunk.
He's doing the Gyo thing. And I saw him and I just went, "Oh, I don't even know. This is stupid. Hell yeah." Hell yeah, man. Big shark. And Ashoff and Giddo go, "Oh, that must be her," and the girl's just like, "No, silly, that's not her,"
It's some other person.
because the cops have already showed up and are shooting at it, and yeah, it's just chunking down the street. It doesn't care about their small arms fire. And a woman walks up to the police and says, "Can you hold my bag?" And then she destroys him with a fucking DBZ spirit bomb.
Yeah, she just puts a little laser, a little orb.
Yeah, she throws a magical orb into his mouth and explodes him, and a guy falls out, and they arrest him.
He's like, "You'll never get away with it, you bitch."
You bitch! Don't you people remember what witches did to us? And everybody in town is just like, "Yeah, Lady Witch does it again." And the girl from the bakery, who turns out to be one of her apprentices, runs up to her and says, and just says, "Wow, you've done it again." And she's just like, "Did you get all the groceries?" It's like, in the excitement, I forgot, but I'll get them later. There were two people who wanted to speak to you. Oh fuck, one of them is attacking you right now.
And yeah,
Because Kiddo is coming from above with just with a death from above combo.
it's not going to work.
And immediately smashes into a force field.
Lady Witch is very prepared for this.
Yeah, the Lady Witch, and then immediately just hits her with like magical bonds, and the police are just like, "We'll arrest you too." And she's just like, "You'll never get away with this. Don't you people know what really do to people?"
And then it's okay.
They're interrupted by Ashoff, who it sends the birds.
Yeah.
I really appreciate anybody who sends the birds.
Bird attack.
He just disperses the police with a bunch of angry crows, and he's just like, "I'm so sorry. She's being so rude. We just wanted a word with you." And then people start throwing beer bottles and shit at them. They're just like, "Arrest them too. They look suspicious."
We hate your pussy.
And he's just like, "We'll call on you another time." And then he just fully bird teleports away. The magic effects of this are pretty interesting. Magic spells seem to like physically crawl across the skin of their user.
Yeah, like this really dark, like script
deal. These runes just slide across their skin. We've only seen the witch and Ashoff do it. When Ashoff does it, he just dumps a very small amount off. But whenever she casts a spell, it crawls across her whole body.
Yeah, her like
it's a big spell.
Like like markings, like red markings across her eye and everything and all that. But
now I'm wondering what the difference between a witch and a mage is in this, because the shark guy was a mage or somebody who had purchased a spell, and Ashoff claims that he is simply a first-rate mage and thus useless in fights against witches.
Maybe it's
which he says later.
Maybe it's something about regulations, or
I think it might be about like hereditary.
Oh yeah, maybe.
So I think like you can learn magic, but
you're born a witch.
Yeah, but you're born a magical prodigy.
Right, maybe.
There's also like some sort of species difference between the two because yeah,
witches live for a really long time.
For a long time.
We're talking like hundreds of years, like elven lifespan.
Because yeah, they find this out because they try and go and call on her later. at her mansion. Um, uh, and so some other people are arriving at the same time. She's like, "Oh, are you here for the anniversary?" And they're just like, "What anniversary?" And she's just like, "We don't know. The witch hasn't told us. It's a secret." Uh, did you get invited? It's like, not exactly. We have business with her. And they're confronted with the same apprentice from earlier who is just like, hey, you people fuck off.
Get out of here.
And they're just like, hmm. Well, I heard that I heard that a witch's curse destroyed this city 400 years ago. And it was sealed away. It was a great fire that was sealed away.
The Hellfire or something like that, yeah.
And Ashraf is just it just drops it on the apprentice, who is just like, I can't, you shouldn't talk about her like that. She's saved hundreds of people, including me. And he's just like, well, maybe you shouldn't believe everything she tells you, because witches' curses can't just be sealed away. There's rules to breaking a curse. They can only either be broken by kissing Prince Charming, the witch changing her mind, or and they never say what the third way
Well,
is.
everyone seems to be pretending at first. Like, there's only two
But there's
ways.
only two ways.
The intro at the beginning teased that there was a third way, but they didn't say what it was.
I always thought I would have figured the logical one be the witch ceases to exist.
Uh-huh. I get carries on after death, maybe.
But yeah, she throws it out there. He throws that out there. It's just like, maybe you shouldn't trust. Maybe you shouldn't trust us, but maybe you shouldn't trust her either. And she's just like, I don't like that. You should leave. So they go. Because she shuts the door on them, and Guido's just like, God, we're gonna have to force our way in, aren't we? And he's just like, unfortunately, there's something I have to research.
Yeah.
And she's just like, ah. So they go back to their hotel room so he can read. uh, and he digs up everything he can find out about the Hellfire earlier. And meanwhile, we do come back to the witch herself. And she's throwing a little party for the anniversary, and she's led all of the girls from earlier into a big conservatory full of white flowers.
Also, the apprentice is like, oh yeah, those people came back.
Those people came back, and they were saying nasty things about you, and she was just like, "Oh, really?" Um, And we cut away from them back to the hotel room, and Ashraf is clearly not pleased with what he's reading. He's just like, "Oh God, I thought we were going to be able to do this amiably, but I don't think that's a possibility anymore. I'm gonna let you concentrate on your mission, Guido." And Guido's just like, "Fuck yeah," because Guido was eating like cereal or something during this conversation, and cleanly bit through a fork
Yeah,
when told that she could go off the leash.
She's like, oh, I'm going all right. Gar, gar, gar,
And
gar,
they
ruff,
step
ruff.
out to go call on Miss Witch again, because it's starting to approach evening, and are immediately like accosted by the police, who are just said, "Lady Witch asked us to arrest you." It's like, the man's a mage. If he makes any sudden movements, uh, and Ashraf is just like, what a pain in the ass. It's just like, and he immediately just casts a spell and bird teleports. He sets the birds on them.
Yeah.
Again, these police are laughably easy to defeat.
Well,
They don't even shoot their gun.
it seems like they're not really equipped to deal with magical stuff, because they weren't very effective against the other mage
They weren't
either.
really effective against the Titanic shark, which is understandable if you're only armed with with small arms. However, they've been confronted with a man that can just shoot, and they didn't even try.
Well, also, it seems like this witch has been turning their city into some sort of low violence area for a couple hundred years, so maybe they don't need training like that. I don't
Maybe
know.
they're just fuck ups.
Maybe.
Because they have clearly beefed it.
Highly probable. Anyhow,
It's for the best that they beefed it, but
we're gonna have the scariest cut in this show next, I believe.
oh yeah, because yeah, they step outside the hotel and there's another horde of policemen outside, and they're just like, "Yara yara daze." And we cut from that back to the conservatory and the apprentices uh, because most of them are dead. The
Yeah.
apprentice girl from earlier wakes up fully nude, missing her fucking hands and feet.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone. She's covered in blood. She's like, "Oh God, what the
She's
fuck is
covered in blood,
happening?"
and all of her friends are already dead. and she, and I don't know why she doesn't just start screaming inarticulately.
Well, she seems confused. She doesn't know what's going on. She's like, "Lady Witch, what's happening?"
um, and Lady Witch comes in to just be like, "Oh yeah, didn't you know I am evil?" Just so you know.
Oh yeah, those people were right, by the way. Also, I'm gonna use you as a evil key to unlock the hellfire and bring
Unlock
it
the
back.
hellfire. You see, 400 years ago, the witch that sealed away the hellfire, that was my grandmother. It wasn't a curse. She put it away, and they killed her for that.
She was actually saving you, idiots. And now
So,
I'm gonna unleash it.
so
Haha.
I've decided to take the cork out. And they're just like, how could you do this to us? Very easily, actually. I spent 120 years doing it. This is rough. And yeah, she demonstrates by turning one of the girls into like a big, horrible mass of brambles and unlocking one of the seals, which just lets pure fire out into an area of the city. And people start burning alive.
There's just rumbling. Everyone's like, "Oh, what's going on?"
It's and I thought this was very fun because I picked this sort of as a JoJo treat because I was just like, JoJo will like this one. It's got like vaguely goth vibes, it's sort of action oriented. It'll be fine. And I'm just like, most of these shows actually just sort of have goth as a set dressing. And it's just like, oh, people's hands are fucking gone, and there's guys burning to death in the street. They're just running around screaming.
Even at that point, I wasn't quite sure if this was going to fully be JoJo food yet.
I was
But
just
we're getting there.
I was just like, Jesus Christ.
It is rough. It's violent.
That took me aback. Um, but yeah, so yeah, her plan is to fuck everything up in revenge. Uh, and it's very funny because somebody some later, like the girl just like asks you, is just like, how could you do this? All the people who did that are dead, and she's just like, revenge isn't rational. and and killing people whose faces you don't know is like smashing an insect. Befriending all of you made it much more satisfying to kill.
She's evil and she loves it.
She's evil and she loves it, but she is about to be attacked by Guido, who is raring to go and comes in through a skylight. And she deflects her again and like blasts her into some wood.
She like puts a tree through her or
She
something.
she encases her in a tree, uh, which doesn't work because she immediately comes out of it and starts coming at her again. And she's just like, you're remarkably persistent for somebody with so little skill, unless you're just trying to distract me. And she turns around and throws some magic at Ashlaf, who is attempting to escape with the girls. And
He is putting protective orbs over all of them.
no, she did that.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, he throws up a shield, and he's just like, I was hoping to at least rescue them before this happened. And she's just like, nope, 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 and she locks them up in their little orbs. And yeah, they have a showdown. This is mostly action. Uh, where yeah, Guido continually like attacks her, and she's repelled and impaled once. Uh, and one of the girl is just like, aren't you going to help her? And Ashlaf is just like, well, I'm merely a first class mage. Like, I wouldn't be that much help in this case. And also, it's not required. Because yeah, uh, Guido just keeps getting closer, despite the fact she's taking horrible wounds until she's finally impaled.
extremely impale. We're talking like a huge ass spike out of the floor,
And
just through her whole body.
and she interrogates this witch about like, she's just like, "Do you know my face for the last time? Do you know this symbol?" And she pulls aside her shirt, and she's got a curse mark on her neck. And the witch is just like, "Oh, you're trying to break a curse. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know who the fuck you are, and I can't break that curse." Uh, and they talk about the different ways to break curses, and as they do, the guy's just like, "You've actually got this wrong because there's a couple of different ways, and one of them is to kiss a witch." And she says, "What?"
No, specifically steal a kiss from a witch.
And Guido full on Frenches her for a second, which shocks her, and causes some sort of reaction because some of her power is pulled away into the coffin. The coffin, Chekhov's coffin, is going to be used now because Guido is impaled. Uh, the real Guido comes out of the coffin, and I looked at this and I went, "Oh man,
Yeah.
that's not as cool."
Aw. No, I liked that.
You talk about it.
Well, I don't know what you're saying. What didn't you like about it?
I don't like his design.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't like the character's design that comes out of the coffin.
Oh, you just don't like
I think they seem lame. It's not very interesting. It's
Oh,
just a muscle bound character
okay.
with a big mask comes out, and yeah, she continually tries to destroy Guido with magic, and it's simply not scratching them at all until she approaches and hits her with a stomach punch that launches her into the ceiling. And yeah, this completely incapacitates the witch. The witch is done.
And then they yoink her.
They yoink her. They put her in the coffin, don't they?
They put her in the coffin, yeah.
That sucks. That's scary. Yeah, and it turns out like I'm not exactly sure because I've only seen the one episode, but the beast in the coffin is apparently Guido's true form.
Yeah, I think
Um,
so.
and I find it to be kind of boring. But
That baffles me. Like she's a huge muscular feral creature. Like
the thing is she's not hot. That's what I'm getting at.
maybe to you. Maybe to you. I'm sorry. I thought you were a buff lady enjoyer.
Oh, we'll discuss this later. But
Okay.
and they start they start winding things down, which is crazy because half the girls seem like they were straight up dead, and the one girl is missing her hands and feet, and she is just like, "Well, I guess you can't judge a book by its cover."
Did it look like something happened that they were regrowing their hands and feet after that?
I believe that maybe Ashlaf has some sort of medical spell because she did have her hands and feet back, and they were very gone before.
Yeah, I think that they're.
But I don't think that's going to repair the psychological damage
No.
of having your hands and feet amputated.
By your mentor who you thought was
Who
a good
you
person.
loved. So yeah, they wrap it up. He explains to the authorities who they are, and to you by extension, because that's how anime goes. It's just like, yeah, they're members of the Magical Order of Resonance, and they have a new witch for the collection.
Yeah, we're getting.
She's like gagged in there.
A little more a teaser for probably the next sort of episode, I guess.
Yeah, and they're heading off to a zeppelin to go somewhere else. Guido is back in original style and bandaged up.
Yeah, that must have been. I assume that these fights are tough on your body.
Yeah, there must be some actual lasting physical damage. And yeah, that's pretty much where it ends. Was there an after credits scene at all? Really?
There was
They were just talking about it,
a little bit of a teaser. I don't really
but
remember.
they didn't give anything
No,
concrete.
nothing really.
So what do you think overall of the show?
Again, it was one of those shows that for the first little bit, I was like, yeah, this is like okay. Um, it actually really got me when uh they let the girl be a raging feral creature. You don't see that sort of
Oh
thing.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm sort of in it now. I could see myself watching at least a little more of this. I don't know if it's gonna be super high priority. There was a little bit of funkiness every now and then.
Hmm.
Did you notice that some of their eyes looked like they were floating away every now and then?
I hadn't noticed.
There was one particular shot when
Maybe they're just drawn a little weird.
yeah, her head was like it was the witch, Madam Witch
Mhm.
tilted her head, and they just didn't look like they were
Feel like
aligned.
they lined up.
No,
Oh, that's rough.
it wasn't like overall like that. It was just like the very occasional sort of moment. But this didn't look too bad overall. Did you think the shark looked a little odd as well?
Maybe
Like
a
a
little.
different style or
I
something?
think maybe he might have been a 3D model.
Yeah, maybe.
But he blended in fairly well, and also he's a giant shark, and that's hilarious.
I wasn't like mad about it. It was just like little things like that that
Um,
jumped out at me.
I'm gonna be real. This one probably isn't actually that much for me, but it's because I have like better seinen to look at. It's not because it's bad. It's because I'm spoiled for choices. Sometimes you don't want a hamburger whenever you have a 3-course meal waiting for you.
Yeah, he's mad that the girl wasn't
I'm not
to his
mad
taste.
about that.
He's mad.
I find that character design to be boring, but also I have better shit. That's it. I could sit down and watch this if I didn't have anything better to watch
Yeah.
right now.
And it's not like either of us is keeping up with a lot these days anyways. Oops. Oh, we're bad at anime.
So, if you'd like to kiss us to break your curse, that's probably not going to happen. I'm gonna be real with you, gang.
You're not gonna get
You can
close
put in an
enough.
application at one episodecast@gmail.com.
That is one the word, not the number. You could also like tweet us.
You
to
can't
break
kiss
our
us on Twitter. Twitter's only for violence.
But maybe you could change our mind, get us to relinquish our curse. We are at One Episode Cast on Twitter and Blue Sky. Still one the word, not the number.
Yeah, Twitter's always been the forum for reasonable debate that changes people's minds.
Yeah, we'll have a heartwarming conversation and everything will go great.